Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back on that magic bus 192 to June's salon, where it's all hammerhead shark styling and Donna Hoodie talks Jesus.
Hello, we're not a knock-through terrace house in a side street that used to be a hairdresser's. We are a salon. My name's June. How can I help you? Eyelash adhesive remover? No. Can I ask, are you from down south? Yeah, I thought so. No, it's the northwest, my love. We just tend to rip them off up here. Well, you do have to be very careful with the side parting. It does depend if your eyes and face are symmetrical. You see, an off-centre parting won't look off-centre if your eyes have some subsidence or are too close together. If your eyes are positioned like a hammerhead shark, off-centre, then it's a no-go. I had an air stewardess client, friend of Jeffrey's, but worked for a very reputable airline. She could do cabin secure without moving her head. But I said, Tracy, this off-centre parting just doesn't work. We eventually went for a 16-inch sassy curl weave extension. Apparently, it said in the packaging it behaves like human hair. Yep. Artificial and still has a mind of its own. What's all that about? You thought of going for the grunge look? Yeah. Well, it's all wellies and waterproofs. Are you committed? Have you ever been committed? Well, what we do is hook you onto the back of the 192 bus with nothing more than a catering tray to skim the potholes. For a semi-grunge look, we'll unhook you at the Asda long sides, or for wild lengths and gutter spray blast. By the time you're dragged into Piccadilly Gardens, you well and truly have that grunge 100% look. Accessorise the vesty peep-toe black ankle boots and glitter envelope evening bag. Full of painkillers. It's an absolute showstopper. Yeah. Ta for now.
Oh, June, love, there's no shame in it. No, but you can't go in mob-handed at Seagull's Corner. You know, the reduced section in the supermarket. Seagull's Corner.
Oh, I do. They put bouncers on at my supermarket when the bread's reduced.
I thought when I retired and got a beautiful framed picture of a Spitfire over Brecon Beacons and my 1999 gold carriage clock, both from that laminated catalogue of dreams. Oh, it was almost too much for me. I thought, right, Ethel, you can go home now and start gardening. But no, it's been a downhill battle ever since.
Oh, God loves a trier, Ethel. And God knows you're trying.
I've had to get one of these wee-wees that I seen on telly. You know the things where you jump in and jigging around in front of your three-piece suite in a leotard and a ski hat. Wee-wees. Oh, it's getting me proper trained up for Seagull's Corner, June. I'm doing mercenary wrestling, Generation Nana assault, and Armageddon Britain. Slip the disc in, I'm like a nasty ninja that's just had a benefits cut. Oh, June. Phew, 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 phew.
Oh, I say.
Oh, that tired me out, June. Oh, they are teaching me though some nifty moves. I'm like something from Crouching Tiger and Well-Hidden Dragon at Seagull's Corner these days. It's a caution when you've got to do a couple of gravity-defying backflips just to get your mitts on a reduced vanilla slice. But well, next, needs must.
Yeah, I know. It's not easy. Have you ever bought anything that was reduced in?
Why would I want to buy something that was reduced? I want things that are the right size.
No, if the items are not in date.
Oh, has that got something to do with inundated? Because Sam said once about all these, it's that she was getting on faceache.
Oh, loads of hits. Well, I hope she was all right.
She was bragging about it all day.
Well, I'm surprised she wasn't black and blue.
Well, when I was in the big US of A though, June, I needed a really big donkey wee dead bad. So we drove to this theme park, right? The Holy Land Experience.
Yeah.
So I bought a bottle of holy water. But that's not for drinking. That's for throwing on vampires. Because I've seen it on Buffy, right? And it makes the sin skinge.
Oh.
But get this, I'm going to dilute it, right, with normal water. That's got nothing to do with Jesus, nor God, nor Gabriel, nor nothing. And I'm going to dilute it and use it as a chemical peel on my face.
Oh, hey, that's such a good idea, Donna.
Oh, how nice is this, though? Like if you've got a terminal illness, which I think is something that you pick up at an airport, you got in for free.
Oh, yeah.
But I needed to powder my nose, like dead bad. So we got to the Holy Land Experience, which is where Jesus lives now, And to make him feel right at home, like he's got his favourite Jesus-y bits with him. So like, his best baby Jesus-y bits and his tomb where he went to live again. And he's got loads of Romans singing on the streets. And you know what? Jesus looks really well. Like America's really suiting him. Like he's had his hair done and he's dead glossy and everything, like it's professionally done.
Oh, it sounds like he's using a salon heat protection styling spray to me.
Oh, he must be made up, June. He's even got his own shop with CDs and rugs and scrolls. I mean, he sings and does miracles in the street, June.
Oh, how lovely.
The only bad things were, though, there was no rides. Oh. Like, there was this Mary Magdalene experience where you could throw sort of proper rocks and shout, tramp, ho, and all that. But it was no different to being at home, really. And if you got a direct hit and made a bleed, you got a framed copy of the 10 Commandments and a token for a hot dog. I mean, we all grew up on a council estate, so we didn't go hungry. And I'm sure, like, when we were growing up, we had a lot of fish, but I didn't because I didn't like it. So we didn't stay for the feeding in the 1500. Now I'm sure it used to be feed the 5,000, but they said it wasn't peak season. And apparently wagon wheels used to be as big as dinner plates. Or is it the other way round? Oh, you just don't know when they mess with the size of things, do you?
I blame despalization and over-generous packaging.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you could get crucified for $15.
I got it for less.
But it was just Velcro and a white sheet. I mean, me, Carl and Sandra did get it done. And it was all right, really. I was Jesus in the middle, which was the best cross because they put you up higher and they spun you round a few more times. Oh, and I got to wear the thorny crown, it was made of rubber, but it did bleed. Oh, it was brilliant. I mean, it did make me think, though, what he went through the first time round.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Donna.
But I think he'd probably go through some at this time round. Like, it'd probably be something like horrific, like a Saw 3 movie, or The Mountains Have Got Eyes and Can See Ya. But they might not kill him if he stays in the theme park, which is better, really. Because if you want to go, you go. And if you don't, you just go to Universal Studios instead and ride the Incredible Hulk. And then miracles are okay for the olden times. But if you want to feed a lot of people like me and Carl for our engagement do, little, it's dead cheap. And not everybody eats fish, like me.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, I think we've almost pickled this style up to the roots, Ethel.
I'm a little put out. I didn't get an invite.
I sent the invite, but you said you were breaking in your new teeth and you wouldn't get your money's worth out of the buffet.
No, Kate and William, the christening.
Oh.
But I think I got a boil wash booked in and the skirting board needs attending, so I couldn't have made it anyway. Buffet-wise, Kate insisted it was at least £10 a head. William said his mother-in-law could do a lovely spread. Silver skin pickles, mini scotched eggs, economy Swiss roll, and pre-formed, reformed, deformed pork lunch and meat sandwiches.
Oh.
With the crusts cut off in triangles as far as the eye could see for £6.25 a head.
Oh, proper lush.
Katie put her oar in. Wasn't good enough. She wanted prawn rings with a separate dipping sauce and a tribute band. Apparently, she said to William that she wouldn't be happy unless she was bladdered and doing the splits in a posh frock to Agadoo by 2:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. The splits, eh? Hold me hand, June.
Oh, Donna!
Oh.
Slowly!
Oh.
Lower yourself, love!
Oh.
Ollie!
Oh. Oh.
Oh!
I hope that was just me knicker elastic. Or I do want to be a mum at some stage.
Right, up you get, young lady. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I say!
Oh. They're limiting the Queen on the day of the christening to just 2 Bristol creams. Otherwise she'd be asleep halfway through the reception, slobbering and muttering about the Commonwealth. Philip isn't going. He said he didn't agree with it all. They couldn't get to the root of what he didn't agree with. But he said if it didn't involve shooting pheasant on a foggy moor in a Brecon tweed waistcoat and a green Stamford shooting vest, he wasn't the least bit interested.
Oh, yes, that sounds just like him.
June? June! I can smell pork crackling.
That's it! It just gets stuck on the higher setting. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this sunbed. Oh, Geoffrey, you've gone a lovely, deep conker colour.
Oh, June. Sharon Ferndale was hovering over the filing cabinets in the office at work. She's illegal. She's gone over her flying hours. She's on permanent office duties until she can reacclimatise to some degree of civilian life. Shame. She's got it bad, June. She can only eat standing up off a small lime tray, gripping onto her new stainless steel work surfaces. She can only point with 2 fingers. Doctors believe the actual digits are fusing and it's giving her a splint. And every time the doorbell goes off, she quickly looks up. I said, Sharon, let him knock. But she's convinced the neck brace is practically unnoticeable if she covers it with a couple of Festoon pleated crew scarves.
Oh.
She's extremely hormonal though, June.
Yeah.
She's got an electricity pylon in her back garden. Has that permanently surprised look. Getting increasingly aggressive. Really quite petite when she first started flying. Got her back on her now bigger than the coal house door. And after a long haul flight, she's got a definite 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, I say, whatever next.
Tells me a while ago while we're walking to the aircraft that her feet are starting to web, should she worry.
Oh.
I said, Sharon, these things happen for a reason.
Well, yeah.
I said it could be the escape from beleaguered airlines you've always needed. And had she ever thought of being an Olympic swimmer or maybe a lifeguard? You should have seen her down route, June. Quite literally like the man from Atlantis. I'm sticking with her in a ditching. She'll not be with us for long though, June. She's on a final written warning for electrocuting a passenger.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we all know the crew rechargeable taser stun gun should be switched to incapacitate level and not coma level.
Yeah.
It's the standard pre-flight check.
Yeah, well, standard.
Ooh. Ooh, that's better, June.
Yeah, it's put the colour back in your cheeks, Geoffrey. I'd put your Speedos back on, though. We don't want any blistering.
No.
Put your hands together for Hairwaves 3. Ladies and gentlemen, cue on 2, stand by central control, and now for a brief 15-minute interlude. Alcoholic refreshments are available from the in-house bar. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's what I need to do.